Happy Friday, everybody. Hold on one second. Let me pull up my chat. Hopefully your week has been amazing. Hopefully you're all happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, hello. And thank you for your kind words on the channel. Hello. Tahasfe, hello. Stephanie, hello, and thank you for your donations, boo. You will go first. Hello, Irene. Hello, Angelica. And LA. Hello. Welcome. It seems like the weekends just show up fast. every week is going by so fast. Well, I appreciate it, babe. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can fill it up at least a little bit. It seems like it goes in like spurts. Hello, Patricia. Welcome. It is crazy. They sped it up on us. Hello, Jean. Welcome. Ari, hey girl. Where you been? Scorpio, hey. Hey there, baddie. I got you, love. Good to see you. KK. Any interesting plans for the weekend? You are a bit early. Yeah, you did. You disappeared. Hey, Fiona. Welcome. You're waiting this time, huh? Okay, girl. You're close to the front, so shouldn't be too long. Space Cowboy, hello. Thank you, thank you. I hope we all do have a blessed weekend. Thank you, Patricia, for your donation. You'll go after Stephanie. Stephanie has 2. Just trying to get the list filled up a little bit first. Lucky number 13. Alright. We've got a lot left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 spots. If it doesn't, we'll start, but give it just a little bit longer. 10's kind of a lot to start on. But it is Friday. Maybe people just don't have, they have a lot going on Fridays. She said, you got 2 readings. I think we have other Angelicas, though, at times, so that could be why. she gave Angelica your spot, Ari. She was like, nope, Angelica gets 2, Ari gets none. because Ari was after Patricia. You see what happens when we hit Mercury? Boom. At least it's going forward, not backwards. Alright. I'll just let it fill up as we go. Alright, Stephanie, go ahead. I don't want to keep y'all on all night waiting for the list to fill up, so. What is your first question, love? Stephanie. Hello. There you are. Okay. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, because I think, Scorpio, you donated to the other account. Hold on. Let me see. Alright, well, thank you, Stephanie. And thank you. I think it's Scorpio. Scorpio, you donated, right? It just went to my other Cash App. It's okay. It's alright. Firefly, hello. Sky Hall, hello. Alright. Because I was like, where is that coming from? Because my other one doesn't alert me like that. But thank you. I got you. Okay. I tried to have you kicked out. Never. Never. Alright, Jonathan's current feelings and intentions towards me. Alright. Let's see. Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. Stephanie. Girl, if there was a time for you to fall in love, I feel like this is like when it's gonna happen. It looks like y'all have an amazing time, to be honest. Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. It's friendly, but at the same time, it's together, right? Two of Cups is a great card to see, especially followed by the Emperor and the Star. So with the Emperor and the Star, to me, it's either you look at this man by the end of the date as that's what I want. I want this, or vice versa. That's the way he can feel. Like, I'm a man up. This is what I want. So he does feel like you two have something bigger, right? Something great. Something that could be a wish fulfillment. Now, with the Ace of Wands here, it could be a little physical, you know? Could be some physicality going on here. Let's see. Soulmates again and commitment. So maybe this is like where you two decide to be together. Not only you at the bottom, devoted, attached. So this could be going from friends to something more. But I kind of get this starry-eyed, like, ooh, yeah, by the end of this date, you two can't contain each other, you know, the feelings that you have for each other. So I think things are going good. I think the date will be even better. She gonna be like the heart-eyed skunk out there, like from what you call it, Looney Tunes. All right, babe, hold on one second. Hey, Roxana. I was like, what holiday? Oops. Happy Memorial Day, yes. Like, wasn't it just New Year's or something? Alright, what is your second question? I don't know, we don't see Gracie. I seen her the other day, but she doesn't come on as much anymore, it looks like. Alright, hold on one second. Let me switch this around because it's making me a little crazy. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. All right. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna switch back. Ugh. Sorry, I can't talk when I'm really concentrating, so. Alright. Who's defeated and tired? I'm not. I'm not. Alright, so you're planning on having a deep conversation with him Monday regarding how will it go and potential outcome. Alright. Well, let's see. How will. Let's go. Okay. Mostly wands here. Mostly wands. I'm getting like like they were really super excited about something, right? And the conversation is it it almost stops it, right? It's like coming up against a brick wall. Um, but with the Two of Cups and the Emperor, it's almost like it's understood. Like the heart is still there. You still have their heart. And they're still believing in this. But they've come to a choice, right? So there might be some kind of pause, needing more information. But all in all, it's like, okay, I can do this. Okay, I can do this. But it might take them a minute to fully grasp what is talked about. They might be looking up online information on it or whatever, studying it, looking for signs and meanings behind it. And then we've got Divine Masculine. This to me is that Emperor, right? And so we still have soulmate bonding, intimacy. So it's not off the table, right? But I think the conversation was needed, even though it might be a heavy conversation. I think the two of you can get over it. But I do feel like it might cause some sort of pause and time of reflection. But I do feel like it's going to be okay. It kind of builds like a trust bond between the two of you. Because at least he is aware that you're willing to be more vulnerable and open. So I like that. Hello, purified soul. Oh, you're talking about Gracie. I know, I be missing her. It's, you know, very rare that the younger people have to go through a few relationships before they find the one. It's very rare nowadays for young people to just, like back in the day, you know, you're 19 and you find the person you're going to marry, and then you court and you do all that stuff. Like, romance is so lame nowadays, I think. So I pray for the youngsters, because they got it a lot harder. They don't know how to meet people organically. It's crazy. Alright, so now we are on Patricia. They running around twerking on each other instead. Oh. It is, because, like, for me, from where, you know, the timeline I came from, we organically met people. We met them in, like, traffic. We met them at the stores or outside, because we were outside more. We were doing things. And nowadays, people are scared to approach people because, you know, I don't know. I don't, like, it's not organic anymore. And I will be damned if I'm going to be the one that gets on Tinder and, like, finds me a man on there, because no. I don't see it happening. But, you know, the younger generation, that's all they know is, like, talking and meeting online. Okay, babe. We'll see you next time, love. Alright, Patricia. Oh, she might have already posted her question. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. All right, Patricia, I have your question, but are you here? I don't want to read for you if you're not here. I know men tell me all the time, like on those apps and stuff, all the females are just, all they want is money. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they are entitled. It's a very entitled generation. Yeah, they're scared and intimidated that we might pull out our phones on them or something. All right, Patricia, you're here. I got your question. But I wanted to make sure you were here. I didn't want to read empty like that. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but we need to fix that because it's kind of lame out there. All right, Patricia, general messages. I kind of love your energy in this. I feel like there's a lot going on the outskirts, um, like fighting or people that are out for their own or trying to bring you down, and you're just like, I have a mission in life. I know where I want to go, what I want to do. I'm not worried about y'all's little opinions. You know, you're just kind of living authentically to who you are. We've got the Queen and King of Pentacles. So there could be people that are trying to keep you from coming together with your match, right? I don't think that they're going to be able to. I just feel like you're coming into one within yourself, your masculine and your femininity. You've been working really hard to build something, whether that be yourself or a relationship or maybe even a business, because it's very pentacly, right? Real 3D-ish. You could be an artist or just very creative. And it's the thing that I like is, like, you and whoever this is aligning with you are both focused on that pinnacle, that end goal. So you both two share very similar goals. And you're on the right track is what I'm feeling like. Head down, not letting any kind of interference come from the outskirts. People trying to hate, people trying to discourage, people trying to throw wrenches. I'm going to get some clarifiers because it's very interesting that the King and the Queen of Pentacles showed up. But it's like neither one of them are paying attention to each other right now. It's like head down, eye on the prize. But there could be, like with the Five of Pentacles, there could be somebody that you still have some kind of connection to. And this person is the conflict. They're here to keep you on their level or to drag you back down to a lower level. They come in peace. They come with a smile. They come with a lot of charm. But I don't feel that, that's what you want. You're working on a better life for yourself, a new world. And you're not going to be distracted or pulled backwards, right, when you're on the precipice of entering something pretty magical, right? The Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. On the bottom, you know what you want. You've got it all planned out. And so does this other person. But I don't feel like you've met them yet. Or I don't feel like you two are quite seeing each other in the current moment. But I do feel that at some point, which I do feel would be pretty soon, I'd say within the next 8 weeks, maybe you'll meet this person or something is going to level up in your life, because I feel like either recently or very soon you're going to be tested. Like, do you really have boundaries? Do you really respect yourself enough not to let charm drag you back, Because a lot of times people think of let's say the devil as this big scary creature, right? But what they say is he was the most beautiful. He was the angel of light. So if you were to meet the devil, he'd be very shiny, you'd want that instinctually. Your 3D, your root will want that. And so it's like, are you ready for something new? Are you ready to be on a different timeline and not be dragged back just because of, something beautiful to look at? So that was your message. But you're lining up very, very good with your potential and what's meant for you. So if you worry or stress, don't give it any attention, because you just got to have faith every time you do whatever it is that you're meant to do. Just know you were called to this. You were meant to do this. You wouldn't be brought there if it wasn't for you, So all those doubts and fears, just throw them out the window. Because you're looking pretty damn good in the ethereal right now. Alright. So, now we are on Scorpio. Our feelings and energies. What is going on with him? Weren't y'all just in contact? What is he doing? Robert, what are you up to? Let's see. I feel like he's playing hopscotch. What does that even mean? Like, they've got numbers on them, right? Like 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I feel like he landed on a rock. What does that mean? In hopscotch, what happens? Like, you have to maneuver over a rock. Okay. Okay, I feel he's like stuck like Chuck in a broke down truck. Honestly, this could be like his dark night of the soul. Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Three of Swords. Now you see all the cobwebs around the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is tricky, right? Your pain is connected to everything. It weaves out towards all of it. And so I feel like he's trapped inside of this web of his own design. And that's what happens when you go through a dark night of the soul, is you get trapped in your own shit, and then you have to find a way to get out without getting eaten, right? Or ate, whatever. And I feel that what brought him to this place is settling too much in his life, not working hard for the things that are truly important, because he would make excuses like, well, I've been through this, I've been through that, kind of played the martyr a little bit. I feel like throughout this time, he's getting untrapped or unfucked from the situation he put himself into. He will come out of this a more peaceful, internally at least, spirit. There is movement. I'd say around Cancer season, you're probably going to hear from him once he makes it out of this trap, because I feel like he is trapped. And Spirit's with him the whole time, because, like it says, somebody would ask Jesus, why did you abandon me in the worst time of my life? And he said, I didn't. I carried you. And that's kind of the way I feel, he's being carried, but I don't think he's having the best of time with it, right? And so during this time, he's looking at the mischance he had with you, the way that he handled you. And even though he wasn't the one that was hurt by it the most, or what you would think, right? He did the wrong, so of course you would be the one that hurts. But what I'm getting is he hurts even more by hurting you. And so that's where he's kind of at right now. Like, I can't keep doing this to her. And then when he gets out of it, I feel like that's when he'll come to you and apologize and all those things. Because he's stuck in this confusion, the illusion, the pattern, going after the things that he's always gone after. Toxicity, bound, patterns. The Eight of Swords, just stuck in that. I just accept that I'm I'm fated to suffer, like, I just give up, like, okay, bring it. But I do feel he's about to break free of this. Yeah, he's been staying in his comfort zone for too long. You're not comfortable because you require him to be better. And he knows that. But he still clings to you as a comfort zone. But it's not like a settling, right? He's watching you. He's spying on you. He's keeping an eye on you. But he's so just stuck right now that, I don't know. He's probably like reaching out to you. I feel like you might just all of a sudden catch your breath or be like, like, I don't know, it's not you. He's attaching like to the way that you're breathing or something like in your stomach. You just know it's not you. But that's because he spiritually needs help. And he's kind of clinging to anything that he loves, right? Without saying anything, because he's not going to bring you down anymore. But it wasn't rainbows and sunshines, but at least you'll know he's coming out of this. But I feel like he's up late nights. There's some kind of trauma he's working through. And the song right now is Stand By Me by Friday. So that might resonate with you. It's just like, just give me a little more time. But that's what I've got for you, love. Hopefully that helps. Jean said boys, boys, boys. And then raining men. I wouldn't want it to rain men. I don't know. That's too much. They could come, but one at a time, please. Alright, what's coming towards you in love? Hopefully not boys. I hate it when boys try to act like they're men. It's kind of funny. Just sit back and watch them like, okay. Okay. What I'm getting is you're coming upon like this place in your life where you're ready to shut the door on any kind of unstable energy or any kind of energy that just cannot be consistent. So I see you moving forward like passionately towards that. I think for a minute you've kind of been sitting in the door of the past and the future. And it's kept you like looking for that ship that's in the background, but also staying safe in, a comfort zone, just kind of watching. And spirits, I feel like there's a choice coming up for you. And I don't know if it's because you have two people to where you're going to have to either close one door firmly and walk towards something else, or you're going to have to move past something in order to walk through the door. So that could just be like a hard decision, but I feel you very fired up. I feel like it's moving quick. As soon as you can shut that door and just bounce, I think things will move quicker. The Chariot and the Knight of Wands. But I feel like a lot of passion and love coming for you in the future. It's just, there's still, I don't know, maybe there's like a person, even from your recent past, that you've been like, I know they're going to come back. I feel they're going to come back because I don't like the way we left it. Sometimes you just got to shut the door anyway, because they'll just keep you stuck like that. All right. Hello, hello. It's funny because I'm like, Jeffu. And thank you, Amanda, for your 2 donations, love. Hey, Diamond Girl, welcome. Okay, let me see. Let me do hello real quick because, and yes, Natasha, you can be added just because her question is already out there, but I will do you next, Amanda, okay? So have your question ready. Okay, what does your higher self want you to know about next month? All right. The song I'm playing right now is No Hard Feelings. Alright. It's kind of like what Jeannie just got. It's like, I feel like there's a very strong energy of needing to make some kind of choice. And it could be because you're stuck, like, holding on to the past and looking out at the future, and things won't move like that. That's where blockage comes in and balance comes from. So I feel like either somebody comes in that just lights your fire and you're like, fuck it, I'm leaving the past in the past, I'm gone. Or you just get that fire within yourself that's like, I'm going towards it regardless of what I can see. It's like a blind leap of faith. It gives me like full energy. This person could be a Leo because that's strong Leo. Maybe even a little bit of Virgo. But it's like, stay strong. Remember who you are. But don't go out there with ego. Go out there with confidence and humility. Because there's something you're supposed to go after. And I can't tell you if it's a connection or a new opportunity. You'll have to tell me. But alright, Amanda. Let me catch up here. I will not judge, Bill. I promise you, I'm not going to judge. What is that song? Motorcycle or something by R. Kelly. It goes, vroom, vroom. Alright, anyways. You just started dating. What are Joe's next actions? And congratulations. It's fun to date. Let's see. Date them all until you find the one. That's what I say. But let's see. Joe. Okay. So, I think with Joe, he's giving me the energy of like, show me what love is so I can love. And don't ask me why he gives me that. He has a great ability to love from what I can see. But I don't feel that he knows that he has it already. Maybe he just needs to be open to receiving. Maybe he's been giving too much, or I feel like he's the type that will unintentionally hurt you. But the way he shows me is like for good reason. Maybe they try to stuff that part of themselves down, but they feel very just with you. They feel balanced with you. They feel like you've kind of lit a fire within them again. Like they've risen from the dead. It's like you snapped your fingers and they're saying they're at attention, right? But I don't know why it just keeps saying like, there was a song by Foreigner, right? Show me what love is. And that's the song that played in my head. Maybe they need you to show them how to love you. Because there's romantic feelings here. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings. So they probably want to have that. And it says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you. So this person is, show me what love is. Because maybe they've never experienced it. A pure love, right? And so they're just waiting for that. The only thing is they hide their pain under the moon. So it's like it's secretive. They try to act one way and that pain is still there. So that might need to be worked out. And it has to do with relationships, or, I mean, relationships can mean like family, friends, but there's definitely some pain centered around that. And hurt people will hurt people, so be careful. I'm not going to say they don't have potential, but, because I see it, but they do have some things that need to be cleaned up a little bit. And I hope that helps, my love. And now we will look at Neil. 1 second. Okay, will Neil ask you out? Let me catch up with the chat. Yeah, take it slow. Take it slow. Show them what love is. I don't know what else to say. Alright, let's see. Will Neil ask out Amanda? Let's see. Okay. I got two scenarios, right? I kind of feel like they're still connected to somebody else. But they're kind of telling me, like, be patient with them. They will ask you out. But there's something that they're in the process of detaching from. It could be like, you know, something that's pretty serious to them, or was at one time. They're moving away from that is kind of what I'm feeling. And so as much as they like to ask you out tomorrow, it's like they kind of temper themselves. They try not to move too fast. Because it's not time yet. That's the way it feels. Like it's not the right time right this second. Now let's see why. Why is it not the right time? Or, okay, well I split the deck and it says girl with the snake. So there could be somebody that's still kind of clinging on to them. But let's see. Blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness, affection, returned. So at some point I do feel like the affection will be returned. But the death card here, like something has to end first. I don't know what that is. Yeah, hammer. They're having to break something apart first. Maybe they're just healing their heart. Maybe it's not like another person, but maybe part of them is still like thinking they will end up back with the person or something. You know how that goes. But the want is definitely there. And I feel like in time, if you can be patient with them, they will come forward and ask you out. But Gemini and Cancer season seem kind of relevant, so maybe sooner than later. But you've definitely caught their attention. But they're trying not to move too fast because they're still moving away from something, for sure. All right. All right, so next we have Tahasve. Yeah, you can tell they felt it too, so keep it up. Keep talking to them eventually. Okay, Sidar's current feelings. They miss you. They're dealing with something really heavy right now. They feel crushed by the world. The world has put its foot on their back and is like, work. Or do this. The love for you will always remain. They show me the Queen of Cups, Five of Cups. Like without you, they're sad. Like they don't see any other goodness, right? And so maybe they think about you a lot. Think about like taking a step towards a new beginning. But the world has kind of got their foot on them. Like they can't move right now. They can't get to you, is what they're telling me. They cannot get to you. They're trying. But the traps, maybe Spirit's keeping them away from you. Sometimes that happens too. For purposeful reasons. All right, Stephanie. Good night, love. Thank you for being here, boo. I appreciate you. All right, Stephanie. I just bit the inside of my lip. You know how that hurts? How much that hurts? It wouldn't bother me so much if I wasn't the one biting the lip, but hey. He wants to. The want is definitely there, but I don't think he's going to end up doing it. And it could be because he doesn't want to leave this connection, right? But he might. He might even just be saying it to make you be like, no, I don't want you to go. Please stay. What am I gonna do? I will miss you. Who knows? There was no definite there. I mean, if he moved, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Dallas is not far. And if you met in the middle, it'd be 2 hours each. That might be kind of fun. Alright, Irene. Why do you keep seeing 333? I feel like you're coming in alignment with yourself. Mind, body, spirit. Threes to me, it always reminds me of that Holy Trinity also. Triangles are always what I see when people say threes. Triangles. Okay. This gives me the energy of like, you've been asking your angel guides, your spirit, your ancestors, like, am I on the right path? I feel blocked. Is there a new beginning coming for me? Your ego is still kind of controlling the narrative with this. Like, you don't see a way. You don't see it being possible. So you're trying to show you, like, you're on the right path. You just got to keep going. Don't let your mind keep you stuck. Because the more that you step forward in faith without knowing, is you're coming into co-creation with the universe, right? You asked a question, they're responding. They're saying you're on the right path. Keep going. Don't stop now. Like, you're so close to the finish line. Like, it's a self-imposed thing. So start speaking that something amazing is coming for me. I know it. I feel it. Like, Spirit's telling me this. Like, signs, synchronicities. And the more that you can authentically believe that is when it's going to happen. But right now, I don't think you've got the power. You just aren't knowing how to access it yet. So Spirit's like, you're getting there. Like, you're on the right path. Don't doubt it. Just keep moving. Just keep going. Don't give up now. Because a lot of people, they'll give up right before that blessing. Because their mind said, oh, this isn't, it's not working. It's not moving. Where am I going? That kind of thing. And Spirit's like, you're on it. Don't doubt it now. Anyways, okay. Hopefully that helps. Angelica. How did Xavier feel when he saw your text this morning? Let's see. How did Xavier feel about seeing the text this morning? Ace of Cups. He was overwhelmed. He's like, oh, I love this. The Hierophant. My boo. That's the way I felt. I love it. That's, I don't know. Knight of Cups. Super excited. Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. Knight of Cups. Like your wish fulfillment for him. I don't know what your message was, and it doesn't look negative at all because he's like happy about it, excited about it, doing a happy dance with the drum. He's got some kind of wand in his hand he's waving around. You're welcome, babe. And thank you, Toka Toka. I got you, babe. Toka Toka Toka. Thank you for your 2 wonderful donations, love. Alright, so how's Jay? What's going on? let me just do LA real quick. Toko, while you post your question, okay? Because she's already got hers out here. Anything Spirit needs you to know about your ex Arthur? Your custody situation. And just be patient. Justice will be served in your favor. I feel like whatever you're scared of most right now is not going to happen. So, like, erase it from your mind. I think you still have some trauma associated with this connection that you kind of need to look head on. Take it for what it was. But like I said, I don't feel that the stress and the worry you've put on yourself is worth it. That to me is like you got better things to look forward to and to look at than to let the trauma from them make you feel like your future is fucked too. That's kind of the way it feels, like, because it's taking so long. But everything's gonna go your way. Don't worry. It's just a trauma response from somebody that treated you poorly. Because I don't feel that he has the ability to touch you in any kind of way. Ever. I feel you're very protected from this person. So, don't waste your time and your energy on worrying about things that are not going to come to pass. Alright. Toka Toka. Alright, Toka, what is your first question? Work was stressing you out today. I'm sorry. Alright, when you see Jay in person at work, I was hoping to see him today. When will you see him? Man, I've been walking around my house denouncing soul ties. Denounce it. Get out of here. Alright, so the first question, let's see. When are you going to see this beautiful man? 7 days, within 7 days, like within the next week? 7 to 8 days? He's gonna look good too. You're gonna be like, give me the wand. Let me take this. Let me do let me have this. Let me take over. Okay. So the strength card here to me is just basically for him. I feel that he's feeling some kind of pressure to approach you in a different way. He's like, okay, she knows work me. Let me give her a little bit of outside me. But I see you super excited. Maybe you're going to wear blue. I'd say like 7 to 8 days. What else? What else do we look at? Let's just look at this. What's going to happen when she sees him? Let's see. What's going to happen? Hold on. Wrong deck. I keep saying he wants to take you to have drinks, but not coffee. Because he's kind of in this place of still kind of mourning some kind of heartbreak. And he feels like you could be that next person, right? To heartbreak him. So he's like, let's just get some drinks in us and I'm going to take that chance. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to do the leap of faith. They got a strategy. So, right now, I think he's just teasing you a little bit. But I do feel he's going to roll those dice pretty soon. For some reason, he's just trying to keep it confusing. I don't know why I feel that way. But I do. I feel like he's trying to confuse you. Like, he's going to pop up when you least expect it. Like, he likes to catch you off guard. It gives him a thrill. Okay. All right, pimpin'. All right, pimpin'. And thank you, babe, for liking and subscribing. And I am not sure if the free list closed or not. I don't think it'll be too long. But yeah, you do have to wait. Alright, let me find your second question, Toka. And hello, Clean Music Lover. I'm sorry I missed you, babe. Alright, second question. I know you put it on here. Okay, Jay's thoughts towards you today. Okay, we want to see if you annoyed him today. Let's see, did you annoy this man for your work complications today? He's like, he likes to see you stressed out because he can be the man that comes in and saves the day. He kind of likes to see you stressed a little bit or like overwhelmed because you kind of get like, I don't know, he says you're cute, like the way that you get like so serious, you know what I mean? And him, he's just like, this is work, it ain't that big of a deal, I got you. And he likes to come save the day. He likes to tell you how to do it. I'm telling you, this man, to me, it's cute, right? This is his way of flirting, like, but it's all internal. He's not telling you this, but internally, it's like, I like to come save your day. I'm here. Like that Mighty Mouse. Oh, that's cute. I like it. You did not annoy him. He likes to see you, I don't know, off a little bit. Because most of the time he looks at you being so strong and like nothing catches you off guard. But when it does happen, he likes to be there to like, here I come to save the day. And for the Four of Pentacles, it's like, it ain't no thing. It's good. Like, that's my job. He's not going to hold it against you. Because otherwise, you do amazing. Nine of Pentacles, Empress. He's like, I'll keep you. I'll keep you. I'll keep you. Whatever that means. Maybe he'll tell you that, but that's the way it feels. Like, or can I keep you? Like off of Casper. So, next, we'll have to see what happens next. And thank you, Brenton, for subscribing. Alright, so we're going to have Patricia next. Hey, babe. Welcome, Nana. Hey, Brenton. Welcome, welcome. To anybody that misses the free list, just know I'm on 3 days a week. But my suggestion is to try to get here early in the live, because the list sometimes fills up pretty quick. Well, most of the time fills up pretty quick. Alright. No, Patricia? There you are, okay. Career advice card for you. Alright. Let's see. What does Patricia need to know in love today? I mean, not love, in business. Let me reshuffle. Alright. Not love. Career advice. And thank you, LA. I got you, babe. You will be after I finish, Patricia. Okay. You have no worries, is what I'm getting. The only thing that you're confused about is, like, you're sitting at this dock and you know that Spirit told you you're about to have, like, a win, right? Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands. But you're questioning the time. You're like, when is it going to happen? The thing is, it will happen when you least expect it to happen. So I would pull back a little bit. Just kind of live in the present and be expectant and hopeful for the future, because something big is brewing here. Brouhaha. Something you manifest is about to come in. But don't sit there and not move because you know it's coming. Just keep doing you. You're going to be very well off. You're not going to have to worry about the walls where you're at or the money, because the money and your home seem very secure in the near future. So that can mean even your new career opportunity is golden. It's going to lead you to places that you wanted to be. Just keep your eyes out and be hopeful. Have faith. Alright, LA. What is coming in next in love? Alright. The song, I guess, I'm the Problem by I'm the Problem, Morgan Wallen. Let's see. This deck just literally acted like I've never used it before in its life, because I got the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Cups right off the bat. I feel like you're going to receive communication from somebody. 8 of Wands. This could be somebody from your past that things didn't quite end on the best of terms. Well, they have this passionate new offer. Because what they thought is when they walked away from you, they were going to walk into what they considered to be their happily ever after. And what they didn't realize is when they walked away, they left their happily ever after behind them. So now they're coming in with apologies. I'm sorries. I know that we've been doing this again and again and again. They're showing up as the King of Swords, though, so they could be an air sign. I'm also getting strong water, strong fire more than anything. Water and fire. This could just be somebody that's very analytical. Maybe their moon is in an air sign. And I think this is going to be a game changer. Because you're going to have to make a very firm decision in this moment. Of do you go with this or do you go towards something else? Because I think whoever you've been dealing with, that's not who this is. Okay, so I was trying to read this. Romantic feelings and unresolved situation. So they feel like this is not over. Whoever this is, they're like, it's not over. Like their heart still thinks about you. And they kind of feel that you're their soulmate. But in their mind, at one time, the reason why they haven't come back until this point in time is because they thought maybe you had said one time, I don't give second chances. Like, once I end up being the one to leave you, I'm going to leave you for good, no matter how much I care about you. Now, it could have been, something you said in the heat of the moment, but this person wants everlasting with you. Because you are their divine feminine. What else? That's too many. Alright. They've been seeing signs, synchronicities. What does this card say? Safety. You're comfortable to them. You're safe to them. But they feel like they've been blocked. And that could be because they feel like you told them, if you leave, it's the last time. No more. No mas. Well, I don't know who that is, but I think there's two people involved here. One of them's kind of sitting in the back watching. And this one is like, my head hurts. So I kind of feel like it's going to be hard for you to... Because if there's two people involved, you're going to have to let one go. And I think in between the two, they both still hold a piece of your heart. So, I may not say. I don't know. I just wish you the best. And that you enjoy this. Two people. Okay, hi. I'll be back on Sunday. So I'll see you on Sunday. I won't be here tomorrow. Alright, so Ari. That's why I said I don't want it to rain men. Please do it one at a time. One at a time. And LA is about to find out. If you were talking about raining men, that you just got what you asked for. Ari. No, Ari. Hey, my love life is seriously dull, so I want to hear all about yours so I don't have to experience it for myself. I'm just kidding. Okay, no Ari. We're gonna have to talk bad to Ari. Scorpio. We're not gonna talk bad to her. Yeah, I just need one. One that isn't about the dumb stuff, like, don't try to control me, don't try to fix me. Just love me and we'll have a great time. Everything else doesn't even matter. But have your shit together, please. Can you put out ads in the newspaper anymore? That would be funny. Alright. Scorpio bounce too, huh? Scorpio? Batty? Batty said she was going to stay this time. We'll see. Batty. Scorpio. I just want men in general. Period. Like, with the word men itself. Like, if they are a man, a true man, that's what I would like. Because they're mostly boys nowadays, no matter how old they are. Alright, how is N feeling about you moving out at this time? You never really made the effort. Okay. I think there's just a very big lag on some people's streams. Alright. How is your ex-crush feeling about you moving on from him? Let's see if he's crying and... Let's see. He's like, whatever. Whatever. I feel like you're a touchy subject with him. But in some sense, it's kind of like I want the best for her. She deserves it. So she needs to let me go and find something better. Okay? I will release you in peace, love, and light and all that. But he does think very highly of you, and he doesn't necessarily want you to go. But he doesn't want to talk about it either. So whatever he's feeling, he's trying to keep it to himself. So he's in his feelings a little bit. It's just more of like, I don't want to talk about it. Let her. If she thinks something better, let her go. Okay. Yes, I did see your question, and that was the answer. Ooh, McDonald's makes me sick. But their french fries are so good. Alright, Siona. Why did Johnny call you on May 16th when he didn't return my call? Okay. You're welcome, Betty. Thank you for being here. You said you were going to be here and you did it. Good job. Alright. Their ice cream machine is always out. I quit eating ice cream like that because I went to this Chinese food restaurant one time and they had mold dripping out of theirs and it kind of ruined it for me. She said Starbucks. Okay, why did he call you but didn't return the call? I don't. Okay, let's see. This feels to me like y'all keep catching each other at the wrong time. I don't think it was intentional. I don't think he did it on purpose, but I do feel he's got a lot of responsibilities. He could be providing for a family. He could have his family around a lot that requires something. His job could have him travel or move around. I just get he's super busy. So I don't see it as intentional. I feel like you both have really good intentions and spirits trying to bring y'all together, but y'all keep missing each other. Like when one person is busy, the other person isn't. When the other person is busy, it's kind of like a back and forth. But I don't think it's intentional. I just feel like y'all have rotten timing right now. So embrace it and just have fun. No, I believe it. They close it because they don't want to mess with it. They don't want to have to clean it. I understand. All right, Space Cowboy, are you here? I love me some coffee, but my ulcers do not. So I'm very careful of when I drink it. Well, good luck on that mammogram, love. A cafecito? That sounds good. Never even heard of one. Oh, Space Cowboy. There you go. What or who is coming towards you in love? See, there is a lag. Who or what is coming towards Space Cowboy? Let's see. The Dance by Garth Brooks is playing. That's so old. Okay. You're kind of in a healing mode because what your energy is telling me is that you know you're attractive. You know you may get attention. But you give off this energy as like, I'm not open to receiving anything. And I don't know why that is. Maybe watch your posture or your facial expression, something like that. Because when people look at you, you give off this energy of like, don't fuck with me. And I see that you're kind of holding off because you're waiting for something else to come back around with the Judgment card. And I don't know if I'm not gonna say you're sitting there every day saying, "Oh, I want this person back," but at the same time, you want this person back, whether it be for closure, for that last conversation, whatever. So if you want something new, you've got to let go of like keeping that door open towards the past. And I know it's hard. I know your situation. I get it. But if you ever think you're going to have the new love, you got to be open to it, I guess is what I'm saying. So it could even be that you put expectations up. You're like, the person that comes towards me, they have to be this way, right? Maybe very picky. And it's okay to be picky. But sometimes we can be overly picky because we don't want something actually. You know, like our subconscious is like, I really don't want love. I really don't want to deal with another person. I only want to deal with something that, you know, I don't have to keep repeating my favorite colors, what I like to eat. I don't want to have to go back to like a shallow connection. So I think you're very deep, and I think love will come for you when you're ready for it. But I still feel like there's still an open door that either needs to be closed or re-examined. Right, I need to go to Miami and have a cafecito. I had offers a couple months ago, but yeah, I wasn't gonna take that one. Yeah, right. Maybe just loosen up a little bit, smile more. Don't be so serious. Ooh, y'all are a lot of fun. LA and Jeannie. I bet y'all tear up Miami. Man, Houston is so boring. Texas is lit. I'm sick of Texas. I need a vacation. I'm gonna have a vacation. You're welcome, babe. Alright, who are we on next? Firefly, did you post? I'm sure you did. I'm over here talking. Trying to figure out what a cafecito is. What will Scorpio think of or feel of your pics? Looking hot and enjoying yourself. Oh, I love it when people are so honest. I love that. Like, I'm looking hot, I'm doing my thing. What do they think about that? Are they mad? Are they thirsty? What are they? They're drooling. It's like, oh, I love that. I love to look at that. Page of Swords, King of Cups. I love that. But what? I know there's always a but. Yep. But it's not mine. Where? You know? Cry your little heart out, boo. It's okay. This shall pass. All in his feelings. Loves the pictures. But hates that he can't touch it anymore. Oh, gotta do better. Gotta do better next time, buddy. Do better, Scorpio. I think I would love Miami. I love the beach. North Carolina? Oh. Okay, Space Cowboy, no problem. The Hoochie Mama lives. Oh. Well, that's good. Hey, but a little Hoochie Mama every now and again, you know, it's okay. Hey, I have friends like that too. They just bring out the best in me. Alright, Sky Hall, is it likely in this time that you are expecting? Oh, is there a baby in the belly? Let me see. You know what's funny? I split the deck to the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Coins. But look at this lady's belly in the Seven of Coins. Pregnant. To me, that would be a yes, but it's just a split. Let's see. I don't think right this second, no. But I do see it in the future. Like right now, you're just very fertile, possibly. Like, I think your cycle should be around the moon, or they're aligning to like the moon cycles. That could be why it's off a little bit, something to do with the moon. But I don't think yet. But I do feel it's coming. So if you don't want it to be coming, then you need to back off a little bit. Like, you know, be careful. Because Seven of Pentacles is like investing. So maybe it's too early to tell. Yeah, at some point in life, we have to get out the streets. I know I had a hard time. I like the streets a lot, but... Current energy between you and Max. How he feels. You know what? I don't even look back at those exes because they manipulated everything. I'm not surprised, but I am divinely guided and protected, and I'm not worried about it. So, well, let's see, Roxanne. You and Max. How does he feel about you? And then Tarot Destroyer shows up. Like, let's see. See, even talking about hoochie mamas, we end up getting trolls. It just happens like that. Okay. 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 This gives me the feeling like, he's trying to ignore that this is more than just a good friend or like a passing fling. Maybe at first that's what it was, but now he's getting more invested. But he tries to like look at it but not go that far. So this may be a person that tries to keep you in the friend zone with benefits a little bit, but that doesn't have to be. I just feel like in time I would take it slow with this person because they're still highly focused on things that didn't work out in their life. Now they do look at you as a star, so they think you're beautiful and amazing and all of those things, but they're still kind of hung up on the 3D world, right? Like what people have to say, what would they think, what blah blah blah, you know, and is there something better? All of those questions. So there's still too much in the 3D, and I think they've been through some things and they're still kind of hung up on that past. But I don't know. I feel like he downplays his feelings a lot. Hey Jason, welcome. He can try. He can try to sell me whatever he wants to. I'm a better salesman myself. Or he could have done like the rest of them do. Hello, dear. Hello, dear. I was strongly attracted to your energy, and I felt like I might need to tell you somebody has a curse on you. Shut up. Jason, you can have Philip's spot if you want it. They'll be like, you gotta burn this candle. No. Okay. AA was on the list. Let me do AA, Jason, and then I got you. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my brain focused, but it is, I don't know, something about Mercury loves to affect me. You just got done with the date, huh? But that's their reality. People that are cursed, they are because they believe it. You know what I'm saying? They create that. Not me. I'm not going to do that. You took the last spot. Congratulations. Alright, here we go. Jason, I got you after I got AA. Hold on. That's a good mix. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, Two of Cups. There's a connection coming for you that's very, like, spiritual based. Or, like, you're two spirits. If y'all were to come together, this would be, like, power couple. Ones that can change the world. But on a 5D level, not on a 3D. Like, this is something about when the two of you come together, there's an opportunity to do big things with your energy in this lifetime. So whatever you two create together is going to be amazing. But it seems like spiritual based, which is great. Especially if you live in between the realms, the veil and the 3D. Alright. To the window, to the wall. That's what I do with mine too. I catch the corners, all it. Alright, so Jason, now it's your turn. Okay, did you ask it how to Siham? How did she feel about your date? Let's see. There's some fires lit. I see excitement, feelings, like she had a great time for a while. She feels safe with you. She's ready for this new adventure that you two are going to build together. Okay. I feel like there are still some things that you're not aware of with this person. She gives me an almost of like 1 minute she thinks one way and the next minute she thinks something else. So she could have fears that arise where you'll get a little bit of a back and forth energy from her. Maybe she's just, you know, as hopeful as she is for it, she's still, you know, coming out of something. Like maybe she's questioning, is he the one? I do feel safe with him. Maybe thinking too far in advance. Maybe a little codependent. Maybe that's what I was thinking. So a lot of maybes. But no, I feel like overall, great. She's happy. Y'all had a wonderful time. But maybe that's when the fear kicks in, is when the date is over. Like, oh, are we still gonna do this again? I hope it's not the last date. Because she wants family. Maybe she is close to you. Maybe she's in some kind of legal situation with family. I do see her being very much into music. Was she married? Or this gives me the feeling of what keeps her in balance is her family. Maybe she's got to appease her family. Maybe her family helps her in some way, and so she has to get approval from them or something. I don't know. Family is part of the fact that she has this habit of doubting things and almost doubting them into fruition. But right now it feels great. It feels good. Don't even think about that. It's good. She's fine. But the way it feels is like I'm having a great time. I hope it's not going to be the last time. And so she could expect things to end, or the other shoe is going to drop. And thank you, Cece, for your 2 donations. Oh, really? That's her daughter. Okay. She's got kids. That makes sense. I'm trying, babe. I'm trying. CC. Alright, babe. What is your questions? We're gonna get you, Nana. Hold on. Hold on tight, buddy. But, you know, even if somebody breaks away from their family is still ingrained in their DNA. It's ingrained in their mind of the way, you know, and as much as you try to kind of swerve out away from it, it still kind of clings there for a while too. All right, Aaron's current feelings. Let's see. Aaron's current feelings for my dearest CC. All right. Seven of Swords. Yes. This feels like what their sneaky behavior led to an ending. And I don't know if it led to an ending with you or it led to an ending in their life in general. Maybe they've let go of those ways now. This person feels like their heart is kind of closed. And then they show up as a King of Swords. King of Swords is all brain, right? This can be they hold off with you because you expect more than they're able to give. And they know it. Like you deserve more than them. But for some reason, they still try. This is interesting because it's... I don't know how to say it. It's like... because they've already talked themselves out of being enough, they're kind of standing on it. But they're still going to breadcrumb a little bit. So I don't see anything great and wonderful. You know what? I'm just going to clarify it with tarot. Maybe it'll make more sense to me as to why they're showing up like this. Because for me, it's like, either you cut them off because you found out some stuff about them and you're like, I'm not going to deal with it. Or what they're saying is like, that's not them now. Maybe you know them from when they did stuff like that and they're trying to do better. But they're still very closed off to their heart space. So if you're expecting love from this person, I don't even know. Like, why? Okay. And this connection feels to me that it has the chance to move into something new and fresh and great, but there's a lot of self-love on both sides to be found before they're going to be able to step forward with this. Just because they don't love themselves, so how are they going to love you? They've got a lot of conflict surrounding the way they feel about themselves. So, I hope that helps. The chemistry was fired. Oh, Lord. The ex. And that makes it real uncomfortable with the Three of Pentacles. Maybe that's what it's like. She done gave him away, all his secrets. I mean, if he's a lesson, enjoy the lesson. You know? But also accept that it's just a lesson. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy it. Maybe you'll be their lesson. Who knows? Crazy. Alright, number 2, Cece. Is Aaron obsessed with his ex? Is he obsessed with his ex? They might be mutually obsessed is a feeling that I get. Almost like that toxic connection where they have to one-up each other all the time. That's the way it feels. Like they want to drain the life out of the other one. Well, let's see. Is he obsessed with her? That's all that matters right now, Spirit. Is he obsessed with her? Ace of Wands, King of Swords. Yeah, that's the truth. They are kind of obsessed. It's kind of like they acknowledge it's not a good choice for them, but something keeps drawing them back. And I think it's the conflict. Like, if for some reason it feeds their ego, but it's also a big blockage for them because I don't feel that they're meant to be together. There's a lesson here that needed to be learned around their history, their past, that type of thing. I don't necessarily feel like he was just, you know, one of those crazy exes that like stalk you, like some of mine. I think it was more of like getting in her business, trying to block her from moving past him. Kind of obsession. Let me see though. He says he's got great chemistry with you too, but because his heart isn't open, he's unfazed. Like he's not. He makes moves in silence. I do feel he holds a very big grudge towards his ex, and that could be why he's trying to block her from moving on. Like he wants to be the first one. So I kind of feel like maybe he used you to make her jealous even. Or, because how would she know? I feel like he likes the drama. He feeds on it. I would stay away from him. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing, it said. A drama starter. And if you don't want drama, like I said, if you just want the passion, ain't nobody gonna judge you here for going after that, but I definitely I kind of feel like she's obsessed with him more so than he's obsessed with her. I don't even think you can say you're obsessed with somebody if your heart's not even there. Because he's like, what he does, I think, is like a get back at you kind of thing. Ooh. I don't know, girl, about that one. But thank you for the donations. I wish I could tell you. I mean, if he is that great, you know, have fun. Like I said, nobody gonna judge you on that. Okay, will you ever hear from Darren again? And thank you, Cece. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Alright, Natasha. Will you ever hear from Darren again? To me, the sun is always going to be yes. However, sometimes there's a but. But. There's definitely a return. Three of Cups can be returned, Judgment return, the sun, the day of reckoning, boom, boom, boom. So yes, you will hear from them. And I think it'll become a pattern. You'll hear from them again and again and again. Alright, next. I don't even have the list past that point, so y'all are going to have to work with me here. Jacob, the free list is closed today, babe. But I will be back on Sunday if you'd like. You could jump on to my live. I'm on 3 days a week, so plenty of opportunities to get free readings. But it is closed today because we're more towards the end of it right now. Diamond Girl, where are you at, my love? What you need to know. What does Diamond Girl need to know right now? Let's see. Oh, shit. Get back up. That's what it gave me. Get back up. You're not dead. Get up. I think Spirit is creating a perfect storm for you. So now or in the near future, you could just be done. Just fed up, like, oh, I cannot keep doing this. And then it's going to show up for you. Maybe you need to get rid of some emotions. Maybe purge some emotions. Watch a sad movie. Cry it out. Because sometimes when we do that, we unintentionally send out signals to our angels like, hey, please, I need some assistance. Because even though you're down, you're not defeated. Just know that. You will rise. She's transmuting that storm into her betterment. So, get up. Get up. That's all I keep hearing in my head. Get up. Whatever that means for you, it means for you. I did now. Yeah, if they bring in stress, you definitely don't need them. CC. Clean musical lover. Can you have a general career reading? Alright, babe. They're wearing you down. Girl. That's right when you know that blessing's coming. It's like that last minute when you're ready to give up. That's when it shows up. It just happens like that. Don't let it stop you, is what I'm getting. Sometimes you give your power away because you show up as very abundant energy. Wherever you go, you make magic happen. Whether it feels like that or not, you can change energy, but you don't see it, and that's where your power is diminished as far as your career. If you want something better, you've got to stop limiting yourself out of fear. And I think there's no other blockage but you. And maybe it's, there's a lot of things in life that people will say, I'm not going to believe it until I see it. The way to get it is to believe it before you see it. But there's a part of you that's still like, I'll believe it when I see it. Because Ten of Cups, Magician, Four of Wands, you're manifesting something amazing and beautiful. The component that's missing is that you don't believe in it. And so if you want it, you better start speaking it into existence. Getting out of your comfort zone. Because Spirit's saying you have all the tools you need. You just don't see it. Or you don't like what Spirit's telling you to do. Imagine how I felt when God said, you're going to be a tarot reader. I was like, no, the hell I'm not. No. Especially because I was raised in the Catholic Church, you know. It's just, I went through a whole lot of feelings about that. And so I put it off and put it off and put it off. It's the same thing. That's the way I feel. Spirit's telling you to do something. You're like, no, the hell I'm not going to do that. And Spirit's like, but your happiness is there. Like, this is where you're going to create something amazing. And you're like, nope. I don't want to look at it. But I want to do it. Anita, I appreciate you being here, babe, but my free list is closed for today. If you subscribe, I am on 3 days a week. If you'd like to get a free reading, then there is a gnat that is driving me insane. I'm gonna smash it one day. I can't escort it outside because it's too fast. I hope it made sense, Clean Music Lover. Oh, she's on the list. Okay. My bad. I heard nobody listens, so I'm like, what? Alright. How will your future husband be, and will you get married? Let's see. I think you still have some time to wait before marriage is going to come to you. I do feel marriage is going to come to you, but you're going to have to be patient. You may have to go through a couple cycles with different men before you meet the one. But because the next person I see that you're going to meet isn't going to be the one you marry. This is a person that kind of has you looking in the mirror. Maybe you're self-conscious and this person helps you to feel more attractive about yourself, or they teach you some kind of lesson, but it is one step closer towards that final marriage. I don't know. I do see you getting married, so that's a yes. But when you have a free reading, I only have 3 cards to go off of, so that's about all the information I can give you for the freeze, but hopefully that helped. All right, Nana. What's coming in love? Okay. Yeah, Hyatt gave up the spot. And I told Jason he could have Philip's spot if he wanted it, but I don't know if he did. Alright, let's see. What's coming in love? We need some advice for Nana. Okay. again, you've completed the cycle of heartbreak. And Spirit's saying your abundance lies on the other side of this new world, this new timeline. But you're going to have to leave the past. You're going to have to leave the pain over there. You're going to have to leave it. Because it's not welcome in the future or in this new timeline. Because I do feel like part of your heart still lies with somebody else, but it's the broken part of your heart. So in order to be the abundant, beautiful woman that you are, Spirit's kind of encouraging you to take the rear view mirror off of your vehicle. Stop looking towards the past, because your future is ahead of you, not behind you. All that lies behind you is the same thing that you've seen up until this point. And if you were not happy then, you're not going to be happy in the future, because it's going to stay in a different timeline that you don't even want to be caught up in. You're too good. And the people that should be there coming into this new world with you, they've decided to make other decisions. So, and it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them and their inability to take accountability for their own life. So, yeah, that's what I got. All right. Long-term future with this Virgo. All right. Well, let's see. Okay. I do feel that in the future, as far as the commitment is concerned, I do see commitment here. But there are still going to be things that need to be worked on. Because I think you both are very strong-minded individuals. And the way to get rid of the conflict to begin with is to be honest about what you truly feel, what you want. And don't make it appeasing to them. Just tell them what you need. Like, if you need validation on a daily basis, tell them that shit. Because some people don't want to give, like, love every day. Some people aren't like that. But I would go slow with this person. I do feel commitment in the future, but it's not going to come just easy. Because both of you have come from very different situations. And so you need to understand why your person does certain things or why you do certain things. But if you can still concentrate on each other and the love that's there, I think you can make it through it. But you're going to both have to lay the egos down and leave it there. Alright. It's funny because Jason posted that question. I thought Jean had posted that question. I don't know why. My eyesight's failing. Good night, Nana. Thank you for being here and waiting until the end. Okay. Who's coming towards you in love? And that's good. Yeah, just take it slow. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Alright, G. Who or what is coming towards her in love? And what is going on with this, dreams? Lovers. Gemini. Ten of Pentacles. Someone that chooses you all day, every day. But they also are very abundant like you are in the sun. Happiness. And I think it's a new person. I don't think it's the past people. Leo, Virgo, Gemini. But you know, Lovers doesn't have to be Gemini, and Ten of Pentacles doesn't have to be Virgo. Sun is Leo. But it's coming for you. I can't really tell you who. It looks new to me with the Fool card, but I'm trying to look at the bottom. Hold on. Okay. I feel like very soon you're going to receive communication from somebody that is a game changer. From the point that you talk to this person, everything's going to be or look very different. A lot of back and forth communication. I feel it's just going to show up, and I think summertime is important. This summer is going to be the summer. But that's what I've got. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I just feel like whoever it is, I don't feel like it's those guys, but those are the signs that showed up, so you never know. Maybe they're just like, maybe they're just showing up because they're trying to get you to recognize that individual sign, you know, like maybe those signs are what's next for you, but they're not here for that. They're just here to get you comfortable in those energies. I don't know. Fuck it. And you keep finding money. I need to find some money. Some $100 bills, y'all. But everybody have a safe, amazing weekend. Thank you, mods, for keeping me in line. Thank you for all your donations and all your well wishes and love. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all again on Sunday. You know how I am about goodbye, so I'm just going. Peace.